All right, so we got a tweet from SS Worthy. It's a photo of Lil Durk with all his children on Father's Day. 10 of his children. All right, so the tweet reads, one day we gonna talk about this, being sexually irresponsible. It's impossible to be present in all of their lives. Now, the women been having this conversation. So, as a man, let's have this discussion. All right? This right here, definitely irresponsible. Not because it's 10 children, but because it's different women that had all of these children. Plus the lifestyle that he lives, it's impossible for him to be present. Um, he's required to always be gone. He gonna have the money to make sure that they good, but he's never gonna be present. On top of the fact that you got multiple women. I can't say how many women he had these children with, but you know what I'm saying? It's different households, different ways of living, different standards of living. Some of them ain't gonna wanna be mixed up with each other or the children. Now let me get off the factors of the women and just get on how this affects the children directly from the man's point of view. All right? That man, when you got all these children, it's impossible for you to just know all of these children individually, from names to ages to clothing sizes to different personalities to I don't know, it's a bunch of different conditions. Like, everything is so different, and you gotta actually have an intimate relationship with each person. That takes time, not just little spurts here and there, but you actually gotta be there. And it's impossible for a man to be there when he works a lot, and then you got children all over the place in different homes, some in different cities. You know what I mean? Everybody's not in the same place at the same time. It's just a difficult situation. So yes, you're missing that close bond connection with each of those children. Then you're also missing that bond connection with the mothers. Like, it's impossible for you to be connected as one with all of their mothers. They're not witnessing you loving their mother, being with their mother, doing day-to-day things like mothers and fathers are supposed to do. You know what I mean? That's very important for them to learn, for them to witness, and that's going to be missing. Um, it's going to be a lot of it's going to be a lot of day-to-day responsibilities that you're going to miss out on. Taking them to school, doing homework, that personal time with them every day. It's a lot of stuff that you're just not going to be able to do because you got so many children, and they all can't be with you at once, and you can't be with all of their mothers at once. All of them can't be together at once. It's a messy situation. We ain't even talking sexually, how sexually irresponsible that is. I'm just talking about how this affects the children and their family vision, their vision of a family. And as a man, you're gonna wanna lead your household and your children, your family. You're gonna wanna lead them your way. You're gonna want them to do things the way you envision. And it's hard for you to do that. Like, your chances of being able to accomplish that is gonna be decreased because of the different numbers of women that you have. Some of them ain't gonna go. You understand? And then these children are gonna be more accustomed to seeing their mother alone or with another man. And they're gonna be more accustomed to seeing you with different women, or just loving on a woman that's probably not their mother, than they are gonna be to seeing their mother and their father together. So that's gonna distort their view of how a loving relationship is supposed to be, how a mother and father is supposed to be. They're gonna have a distorted view of that because you got so many different women, so many different children spread out everywhere. They might think that that's okay. And then, some of these children are mixed. Some of them are fully black, some of them are mixed. It's just a messy situation. Now, I don't want to make this personally directed at Lil Durk, but he happens to be a rap star, so I'm going to just go ahead and get into this and drive this home. All right? What you seeing right here, all of these different children, all of these different mothers, this is typically what the dope boys and the hustlers do. And it's gonna be like 3 or 4 of them in every hood, right, across the United States. This is the type of behavior that they display. They irresponsible. They not gonna live long, but they want a legacy. And you know what I'm saying? One woman ain't gonna get them all their children fast enough. So this is what they do. But ball players, rap stars, R&B singers, they should not be moving like this. They should be a little smarter than this. Like, just because your money is right now does not mean that your future is gonna be secure after you're done doing what you're doing and you've moved on to something else. You know what I mean? It's a chance that you might not move on to something else that's gonna keep your money flowing. You may just fall off after your career is done, and now you got all these children. So it's like, just think about that.